Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Technology Integration from NeoNet. My name is Dan, and in this episode, we're looking at Google Tour Builder. This is a really fun tool where students or teachers can create virtual field trips to anywhere in the world. The way to get there is to go to tourbuilder.withgoogle.com, or you can just Google search for Tour Builder, and that'll take you right here. Once you get here, make sure to get logged in with your Google account, and I'll show you a finished product, and then I'll show you how to make one from scratch. So I'm going to go into my tours, and I'll show you one that I already have made here. So I have this tour of London, tour of France rather, tour of France that I made, and this is exactly what it'll look like. You'll have different stops along your tour, and each stop will have information. And so let's look on the far left-hand side here, and we have each of our stops in France. The very first box here at the top will be our introduction. So this is kind of like your introductory page. You can put kind of basic information here. You can throw in a picture here. Then you can start adding in your stops. So my first stop here, of course, was the Eiffel Tower, and you can add in videos too. And you can throw in videos, pictures, little pieces of extra information, and you can throw in more descriptions at the bottom. And I'll show you what that will look like on the creation side in a little bit. Now, the other cool thing you can do is you can set in the far right side of the page here the actual view. So you can set it to be the classic top-down satellite view, or you can make it a 3D street view. So this is, I think, is a really cool view. And again, I'll show you how to set this up in just a second. Now let's go to our next stop. It jumps us over to the next stop. We'll zoom in. And then here we go. I have this one set up to be a street view as well. And then you can kind of look around and have some more information, throw in more videos and pictures and a bunch of information. And let's jump to our next one. We come over to the Louvre. And here we go. I think I cut this one as a top-down satellite view. But this one I have a video. And I have a little assignment here that says research this website and describe 3 pieces of art found in the Louvre. So that you can put in links. You can put in hyperlinks to other websites. So I just went over to the Louvre's website, and you can make these more interactive. All right. And then you're able to throw in some new locations, and you're able to just add in as many locations as you want. So this is what a finished tour would look like. This is what it would look like if you were to share a tour out to somebody. Let me hop back. Let me go back to the home page here, and I'll show you guys how to create one from scratch. So right from our home page back here, we'll click on this red Create a Tour button, and I'll call it, we'll call it Cleveland. Let's do some fun stuff around Cleveland. All right, now we can throw in the author name. Sure, I'll throw in my name. Why not? We'll throw in a picture. So let's search for images. We'll search for Cleveland. There we go. That's a nice picture. And you can throw in multiple pictures per section here, and you can put it in a summary. Again, throwing in a hyperlink, bullet points, lists, a whole bunch of stuff you can throw in here. Then if you scroll down a little further at the bottom here, you can also change the type of the story. The best one, in my opinion, is just to keep it on Story 3D. And your path color, you'll notice back on the France tour, the lines between the different sections were blue. This one, how about we make them red? Okay, and I'll just those connecting dots will change colors. And from here, we're able to start making our locations. Now, let's go ahead and click on Add Location, and we can just start typing for a location, or we can drop a place mark. That's what I'll do. I'm just going to drop a place mark right here in Cleveland. Let's drop it right onto the Quicken Loans Arena. Let's do that. There we go, and I'll add this to my tour. And from here, we can just start putting in the name of our location, call this the queue, and we can throw in some pictures. Again, I'll go under more. From this one, the outlook's a little bit different. So if you just want to do a search for images that you don't have already, you have to go into the More section. Then you can search for images, or you can search for YouTube videos as well. So I'll do a search for images, and I'll do the Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavs. There we go. Select that in there. So now there's a picture in there. You can throw in some start and end dates, kind of helpful for if you don't want to do like a chronological sort of thing. And then again, we have our same description box. And a little further down in our icon section, we can get a custom icon. So instead of having the plain old, red pin, we can change the icon. There's a bunch of pre-made ones, or we can grab the link for a picture that's online. If you want to do that, you have to go out into Google Images onto another tab and look for a picture. I'll show you how to do that real quick. So I'll just search for Cleveland Cavs again. I'll go under my images. And here we go. And if I want to grab the URL for this picture, I'll hover my mouse over the picture, right click, and then click on copy image address. Come on back to my tour builder, change the icon button again, and here we go. Throw that address right inside of here, and then click on OK. And there we go. So instead of having a regular old plain red pin, you have a more fun, interesting looking marker. Okay. And that's pretty much all there is to it. From there, you just start adding more and more locations throughout. So I can drop another place mark. Maybe I want to drop this one at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There we go. Add that guy to the tour. And then, oops. Then from here, we're able to throw in our description here. Let's just say Rock Hall. Throw in my pictures. Let's do a video this time. So instead of saying search for images, let's do search YouTube. And we'll say Rock Hall of Fame. And here we go. Let's see. Okay, let's look for rock and roll. It's giving me WWE stuff. There we go. And throw that one in there. So now we have a video along our tour. Yeah, we can put dates and stuff if we want to on there, add more descriptions, change the icon like we just did before, or we can just keep on adding more locations along the way. Now, what you notice as well is it connects the dots now between your different points. All right. And if you want to, you can, as you're adding your locations in, you are able to move them around. So let me add one more here. Let's throw it on the First Energy Stadium here for the Browns. And let's say Brown Stadium. And we'll just kind of leave that as is. And we can move this into a different order. So if we want the order to change, we can do that. All right. Now, this is a really cool tool. Obviously, this one could be a little time consuming, but this could be a really fun student activity. And this can fit into a lot of different subject areas. The most obvious thing is for social studies like history and stuff like that. But this could also be a really fun thing for setting up a project for English class too. Imagine after reading a novel or a story, you have students use Tour Builder to track the movements of the events of the story using a tour, and they can add descriptions along the way. They can add in pictures and videos like we just saw. This is a really fun tool. Last thing I want to show you guys before I close out this video is finishing up and sending out your video to other people. So once you're all done creating your tour, click on Done Editing at the top. And now, just like everything else in the Google world, we have that blue share button, and we're able to send it out to other people, and it also gives us a shareable link that we can send out to other people as well. All right. From there, people are able to view your tour. You can change the permissions here too, and say anyone who has the link can view it, or only certain people that I send it to can view it. Okay. Now, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us here at NeoNet. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. Hope this was helpful for you guys. Have a great day.